Good evening. My name is Dr. Janssen, and I am the advisor to the National Honor Society. I would like to welcome you all here this evening as we honor these young scholars. First, we will begin with the national anthem, sung by our seniors, Maya Millard and Rylan Costa.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Now I would like to call forward Madison Medeiros, our President of National Honor Society, to welcome you.
Good evening. My name is Madison Medeiros, and I'm the president of the Kappa Tau chapter of the National Honor Society at Joseph Case High School. My fellow officers and I were elected by the rest of the chapter in the fall. I would like to welcome all students, relatives, faculty, and honored guests to this year's National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We acknowledge the accomplishments and hard work of all of the members and inductees of the National Honor Society. These students have exemplified the qualities of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. We would also like to congratulate next year's NHS officers, President Ariel Ferreira, Vice President Amber Arruda, Secretary Lorelei Barcelos, and Treasurer Ryan Martin. Now, I will introduce our principal, Mr. Brian Mccann.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Mccann, principal of Joseph Case High School. 40 years ago, In the spring of 1979, I was inducted into the Capitow chapter of the National Honor Society at Joseph Case High School. 40 years ago, I can't believe it. This is how I was selected into the Capitow chapter of the National Honor Society. My science teacher said, "Brian, you're now a member of the NHS. Be at the rehearsal." Me, "Oh, okay. Yes, sir. That's what I'll do." There was no criteria. We just showed up, and people clapped for us, so I thought it was awesome. But things have changed. Things are the same, but things have changed because the scholars who are in front of you have worked very hard for this honor. I'm not saying I didn't work hard. I just didn't do too much to get on the National Honor Society. They have, not only with their scholarship, with their leadership, with their character, and their service. They have to excel in all 4 categories. So congratulations to you. And hey, who knows? 40 years from tonight, you might be celebrating it on my 80th anniversary of being in the National Honor Society. That's the first thing I want to say. Second thing, this night is just as important for moms and dads and grandmas and aunts and uncles and vavo and whoever else is out there. This is an important night because isn't this night a reflection of you? Of all of your hard work, of pushing the kids a little harder, of driving them here and picking them up from there, and making sure on the top of all that, they got this done. So this is a wonderful reflection on you. So congratulations on your induction as well to the National Honor Society. Last thing, I just want to welcome, not only to all our community members in front of me, but to the people on my right and in front of me who I work with every day. First of all, to all of the VIPs who were recognized from the class of 2019 as being the guiding force in that child's education, who made a difference, who was a catalyst of change for them. Congratulations. You should feel so awesome about yourself because you have made such a profound difference in at least one child's life, that you have kept that child on track and maybe pushed that child into adulthood to be just a little bit better. You have made these people exceptional, so thank you. To my right here are people I work with every day as well, who are behind the scenes, who are helping us make Swansea Public Schools an exceptional place to get an education. First of all, our longtime member of the Swansea School Committee and such a friend to Joseph Case High School, Mr. James Cavallo. Our Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Elizabeth White. Our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. John Robidoux. And for me, my fan favorite, Assistant Principal, Chris Costa. Very good. Enjoy, embrace this evening, and let's make a memory that you can recall back in 40 years, okay? Have a great night. Thank you. That could have been me. I'm back. At this time, you know, Neil, if you read the script, it will tell you what to do. I just want to tell you that as director of theater, okay? Anyway, I'd like to reintroduce Dr. Elizabeth Janssen, our advisor of the National Honor Society.
At this time, I would like to call upon Joseph Case High School's principal, Mr. Brian Mccann, to help me present the members of Capitow Class of 2019.
It's not okay. Like this is the first time I've done this, right? Everything's a surprise tonight. Yes.
Seniors, please rise. So right now, the board. Yes. The pins are on the board. I like to throw Mr. Mccann through a loop. I decided last year to give the seniors their honor cords during the ceremony. They wear these on graduation. However, these are supposed to represent their scholarship, their service, and their leadership. So at this time, I will call Henning Anderson. Okay. That way your parents can get a nice picture. Kristen Anselmo. Zachary Barreo. Abigail Beaudry. Jillian Beaupre. Gabriela Bello. Chloe Bebo. Michaela Bushel. Slow. Ashley Cavallo. Samuel Chase. Samantha Chappett. Christopher Costa. Rylan Costa. Veronica Costa. Rachel Davidson. Abigail Damaris. Cole Escobar. Jacob Estrella. Elisa Fielauer. Christopher Ferreira. Kyle Furtado. Courtney Jacobson. Nathaniel Kegley. Cameron McCombs. Madison Medeiros. Cassandra Melker. Maya Millard. Annabelle Paiva. Holly Paquette. Lauren Resendiz. Samantha Rigo. Jeremy Rocha. Jennifer Rodricks. Good job. Rebecca Rodricks. Gina Rounds. Casey Santier. Catherine Soper. Jamie Travis. And Jenna Zhang.
the same thing. Do you want me to just go now? All right. All right. Membership in the Kappa Tau chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities held in the esteem by the Society. The National Honor Society officers will review these qualities for the candidates. The first is scholarship. Gandhi once said, all your scholarship and all your study of Shakespeare and Wordsworth would be in vain if at the same time you do not build your character and attain mastery over your thoughts and actions. What he meant by this is throughout life in high school, people put forth their best efforts in order to receive academic achievements. They study, whether it be after school or before the test that morning, in order to obtain their desired grade, because in the end, they know it was well worth it. This ability to learn is one that allows society to progress instead of move backwards. However, they not only progress their academic knowledge during these periods of time, but they also achieve a level of success within themselves and learn who they are as a person. This is what Gandhi meant when he was asked to discuss what he believed to be scholarship. He believed it to be the progression of knowledge, but also the progression of one's true self. And to the juniors, I just want to say, let this interpretation of the word guide you through life as you face and overcome your obstacles.
Service. The formal definition of service is the action of helping or doing work for someone. However, we believe that service means so much more than that. It is our duty to help establish a better future for the generations to come. We can do so by sacrificing ourselves for others and giving them our best when they are struggling. Service helps define our character and how we present ourselves to others. We must be committed to the idea of volunteering our time, knowledge, and leadership to people who require our service so that they may be able to succeed towards a better tomorrow. A quote by Muhammad Ali says that service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. We must be willing to offer all of ourselves to others without receiving anything in return. It makes us humble, better people, and helps us build a stronger community. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership. If I've learned anything about life, it is that sometimes the right path is not the easiest one. Leadership is a quality possessed by individuals who are not afraid to go against the grain. They will stand up for what they believe in, constantly striving to become the best version of themselves. A leader has self-confidence and a willingness to help others. They act selflessly, not to receive praise and gratitude from the people who are watching, but rather for the feeling of self-reward in lending a hand. Leadership is not about power, it is not about compensation or recognition. Each of our members and candidates has the quality of leadership within us, transforming us from human to hero in the blink of an eye. Keep leading by example and never doubt your abilities.
Character. Character is what you do when you think no one is watching. It is characterized by selfless actions, for one's actions speak louder than words can. Character is not received. You have to work to better it each day. One's true character is revealed when faced with pressure, and still embodying such qualities as reliability, sincerity, and integrity. It is not building up your reputation to change how others perceive you. Instead, it is showing who you truly are through the choices you make. The true test of a person's character is how they treat people in life, regardless of their economic and social status. We hope to prove by example that we value character. We will continue to work on strengthening our character throughout life, and even when the road gets tough, we will refuse to be changed by the world.
Thank you, officers. I would like to once again call upon Mr. Mccann and also Mr. Costa to help present the 2019 and 2020 candidates for the National Honor Society. Seniors and juniors, please rise. Seniors who are being initiated, come forward. Juniors, loop around. Abigail Beaudry. Chloe Bebo. Yep. Got it? Okay. You got it. Congrats. Michaela Bushel. Samantha Chappett. Maya Millard. Samantha Rigo. Now I will call forward the junior candidates. Amber Aruda. Haley Barboza. Lorelai Barcelos. Kaylin Beaupre. Can't forget the candle. Drew Borden. Riley Burgess. Aiden Emerson. Ariel Ferreira. You got it. It's okay. It was a lot harder last year. Ellen Fitzsimons. Ashlyn Ford. Sydney Hayter. Nicholas Lanigan. Nathaniel LaBeouf. Keegan LeCompte. Elizabeth LePage. Ryan Martin. Liz, tell them to space out. Haley Nelson. Mackenzie Orton. Julia Pacheco. Kendall. Derek Rivera. Daniel Silva. Alyssa Souza. Kyla Zora.
I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Let's take a moment and welcome the newest members of Kappa Tau. Seniors and juniors, please be seated.
I just have to get a script from the book right here.
In the middle. There we go.
Yeah, I speak loud enough. I need to pick up my pants, but I'm not trying to make this much longer. There we go. Oh my god, the mic's on. Shucks.
They're good, right? Okay. The individuals we are about to present were invited as guests of honor by the senior class. Each person has made a significant impact on the seniors' journey through their education and has been invited as a token of appreciation.
Miss Beth Ann Botello, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Mr. Peter,
No, dude, go for it.
Mr. Peter Brock, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Miss Kendra Brooks, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Mr. Joel Brown, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Is it low or real? Mr. Il Chi, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Miss Sarah Cookson, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Mr. Jason Colomb, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Miss Melissa Crossan, Miss Joseph Case High School teacher.
Mrs. teacher. Miss Michaela Gonzalez, Joseph Case High School teacher. I'm not even pronouncing the PH in Joseph.
Miss Rebecca Hall, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Miss April Hanks Clark, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Miss Mary Harding, St. Peter and Paul School.
Switching it out. Dr. Elizabeth Janssen, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Miss Jenna Walsh, Center Stage Dance Studio.
Miss Casey Geronimo, Joseph Case Theater.
Mr. Neil Geronimo, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Mr. Ken Cower, Joseph Case High School theater.
Mr. Christopher Kenyon, Joseph Case High School teacher.
We keep adding the word school. Miss Laurelie Levesque, Laurelie's dance studio.
Mr. Robert Mitchell, Joseph Case High School teacher and coach.
Mr. Adam Parmigiano, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Dr. David Pasquarello, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Senora Katia Pereira, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Mr. Alan Rodricks, Joseph Case High theater.
Is it Carmelia? Dr. Camelia Silva, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Mr. Charles Shaker, retired Joseph Case High teacher.
Mr. David Silva, Joseph Case High School teacher.
Mr. David Singletary, Joseph Case High teacher.
And Mr. Thomas Whalen, Joseph Case High School teacher.
We just wanted to offer some gratitude to including Mr. Robidoux, Ms. White, the Swansea School Committee, Mr. McCann, Mr. Costa, members of the NHS Faculty Council, Mr. Butts, Mr. Brown, Mrs. Fisher, and Ms. Hanks. We also want to thank Mrs. Cronin, the guidance secretary, and the parents and the guardians that are here this evening and who have supported all these young scholars. At this time, I invite Rylan Costa up to offer closing remarks.
Congratulations to all of our new members of the National Honor Society. Please join us for a reception in the lobby right after this ceremony is over. And also, our first mission is to remember to help light it up blue tomorrow. So remember to wear your blue to support Autism Awareness Day. New members. New members, remember to sign the book of the Kappa Tau National Honor Society that will be in the lobby. And now, the new members, please rise and recess. Thank you.